Hello everyone. Slightly delayed as always. I overran with a client and then I was working out. So, welcome to the 888 Lionsgate portal. I wonder if any of you saw the Instagram live that I did, because we started that off in the morning at 8 o'clock. Hello everyone. Sorry, I'm slightly delayed. Hi. Oh, can I press the button? Okay. Waving at you all. So, it's the Lionsgate portal. I'm going to say hello to everyone. I haven't been on TikTok for so long for doing a live. Like I've been doing a lot of lives on Instagram. So I have missed my TikTok crew. I really have missed my TikTok people. Hi, Diana. Hi, Jen. Hi, Bees, Bushi, Dianis. Hello. How are you feeling today, everyone? Write in the comments how you're feeling. Is the energy's been good for you? Hi, Kayla. How is the energy? I feel like the energy is really good. So, Lionsgate Portal, the full moon started on the 4th of, I was going to say October, 4th of July, 4th of August, sorry. Where's my head at? 4th of August, and it's finishing on the 19th of August. But today is the Lionsgate Portal 888. Now, it's the 8th of August, which is the 8th month, but how is it the 8th of the last? So it's 2024. If you add 2 and 2 and 4, it makes 8, right? So this is probably going to be the only time in our lifetimes that we're going to come across this sequence. So it's the most powerful time to manifest. And I've said in the past that it's very unlikely to be able to manifest your twin flame in the beginning, like to meet them for the first time, because that's what the universe does. But we can manifest union within, and then it's reflected out, okay? So hello, Divine Inspiration. Hello, Diana. Hello, everybody. So I don't know if any of you got the chance to watch the Instagram live this morning, and I should have downloaded and posted it on TikTok, which I didn't, but I will do. After this, I'll post it on YouTube and TikTok. And in there, we talked about writing your love story, which I want to talk about today as well. And I was more so focused on how your life's going to be when you have manifested union with your twin flame. But this evening, I'm going to talk more about the initial stages when your twin flame starts coming back into your life. And I'll answer your questions at the end as well. Okay. So first of all, I want you to today get a pen and paper, whether it's after this session or before you go to bed. Don't worry about it. And if you haven't done it yet, that's fine. And I want you to write down your love story, you and your twin flame uniting, the end, sort of, you know, when you are together, maybe it's 5 years in the future, 1 year, 2 year, when you're happy, you know. So I did mine yesterday and I've been reading it today and editing it, adding more, and I will do some more as well. So I've mentioned, you know, the house that we're in the beautiful, you know, I'm thinking Bali, but in the beautiful area where you can see the beach and the sand, and we've got our children, our 2 kids, and the deck and the pool, the infinity pool, and then we've got the housemaid and the chef. We're having dinner, and how does it look? How does it sound? How does it feel? Get all the sensations, you know, the smells, the tastes. When your twin flame looks at you with their eyes, you know, you've been together for a while. What does it feel like for you? Does it feel like home? Does it feel peaceful, grounded, blissful? And if you've had the fortunate meeting with your twin flame already in the beginning, you would notice how it is. The twin flame journeys are like a backward relationship, to be honest. So you meet your twin flame, you see the potential, how amazing it is, and then crumble, fall down. Then you have to do all the inner work to return back to that bubble phase. So imagine that, and imagine the whole day that you spend with your twin flame. How is it when you go and put the kids to bed, or when you go to bed? And it can be saucy, and it should be for you and your twin flame. It could be emotional and seductive and seductive. And that's good, because that's the Kundalini energy and you uniting. So remove all sort of hurts and pains that you have and focus on that healed version. So I want you to write the love story between you and your twin flame uniting. Feel deeply into it. Write it for an audience to experience the depth of emotional cleansing and redemption, but don't read it out to anyone. Keep it safe. And I would either fold it and put it into, you know, a drawer and look at it later, or you can put it on your computer and just save it. Because I don't know how it is for you, but when you are in a high vibration and you write something down and it's the you know, the right energies, you will manifest it. You will. A few years ago, I used to work in a school, and I used to write in my diary every morning during morning time. I used to write down a page of all the things I wanted in my life. And then I forgot about it and I put it on my shelf. And last year I was cleaning the shelf and the book fell out. And all the things that I had written came true. They've come true. I'm living that life. The amount of salary I wanted, I'm getting that. All the things that back then I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it because it's like double or triple what I was making at that time. I have managed to get that, you know, just by kind of surrendering and allowing. And last year I would spend every day, I'd write a page of my twin flame and the union and the life that we want. And I just filled like a book of that, like a big book, and just left it. Every day I'd write the same page, add to it, feelings, emotions. And that's what I'm asking you to do today. Just write one story, basically, a deep and satisfying soul connection. Go into your heart and feel into it. That blissful union story. So it's the story of you and your twin flame already being together. You know, the family you have, the lifestyle you have, abundance you have, the career, the purpose. What are you doing? And you can have it all because you are sovereign. You are king and queens. You manifest your own life. It's only the doubts, the fears, the separations that basically cause the separation. Because if you removed separation right now, if you removed your doubts and fears right now, you could have your twin flame right now, sitting next to you right now. And the fact that you haven't got your twin flame right next to you, it's because you have inner fears and doubts and you're running away from them. So we want to eradicate those. I mean, one way to kind of see if you have those doubts is right now, in the current state that your twin flame is, if they were to come and stand next to you or sit next to you, can you deal with it? Can you deal with their energy? Can you deal with their personality? Can you deal with how they behave? And if you can't, then there's more stuff within you to release and let go and integrate, okay? So have a framework of love behind this, and that you're the architecture of light, and God needs you to do this to bring it into life, because we're going through trying times in the world, okay? There's all sorts of things going, and we are the pillars of light. We bring unconditional love on earth. We are the highest connection to God as divine feminines that trickle down onto earth, the vibration that's needed. So we inspire billions, okay? So I want you to write the love story and how you ultimately will see it manifest. Let your heart pour out onto that page. And we need to do this because we need to get this blueprint to connect with those vibrating on 144,000 hertz, okay? Now, give this twin flame story to God, surrender it, allow it, and then just speak it out aloud. Maybe have a candle and just speak it out aloud and be appreciative and grateful for here and now, as though it's already exists. And this is an urgent call because we're being called upon. So, you know, listen, share with your heart the highest vision that you have with your twin flame union. And I know sometimes, you know, when you have doubts or fears, or they're behaving like this, or they're doing this, that's all stopping. Okay, you are the leader, the divine feminine energy, and you can have whatever you want. You can create it however you want. It doesn't matter whatever they're doing. They're 3D nonsense. It's an illusion. I'm talking about where you want to get once healed, where you want to get them to basically arrive, the highest timeline. That's what you're focusing on. That's the vision, and keep it in your mind. No matter what's going on, no one is more powerful than you. No one is more powerful than your vision. No one is more powerful than your energy. Your divine feminine, highest vibration, connected, allowed, surrendered. Everything goes through you. You are the leader. They follow, okay? Doesn't matter what crap they're doing. And also, they're just mirroring stuff. It's your shadow unconscious aspects. So if you do feel annoyed and upset with them, don't be, because it's all the stuff that we hide in our unconscious selves is what they live every day, because they're the unconscious twin. All the stuff that we have, the fears, that's their daily life. So it's up to us, because we are the conscious twin, and we have basically suppressed all that unconscious stuff that they are living in their day-to-day, and we're not living a day-to-day in the background. So we need to drag them forwards. We need to help them out so that they can live their lives. And most of the times they're broken, severely broken. They're a lost sheep. They haven't had the support, the guidance. They also don't have a connection with higher power, universe, God. So they just don't really feel that they know what is happening or going on. So therefore, I really highly suggest that you let go of the resentment. And he did this, and he's doing it, or they're doing it, because they're broken. Okay? They're broken. They're abused. They're the unconscious self. They're living all the unworthiness and all the fears that we have within ourselves, but we hide it. So why would we hate someone who's just unconscious? It's like hating a baby, right? Why would you hate a baby? The baby doesn't know what it's doing, okay? They just need all the love and support to be able to stand on their own 2 feet, and they will stand on their own 2 feet. And then you will see that they will be your protector, they'll be your guide, they'll be the person devoted to you, supporting you, protecting you, and basically looking up to you, and then eventually becoming your equal. So it will happen, so don't worry about it. And this is basically the love story, the blueprint of the amazing unfoldment of your love in alignment with the physical union. Detail it in explicit, passionate, exciting, magnetic, electrical detail, your own love story, and then keep it for yourself. So now I'm going to talk about like the beginning stages before I get your questions and stuff. So when they start to return, because they're very afraid, okay? They're very afraid, they're very scared, they're broken, and all the things they've done. They also fear it because at the moment, 2024 and 2025, a lot of the masculines are waking up and going through a lot of their stuff, okay? Before they were running, but they realize they cannot run. So when they do initially return, don't expect them to be fully healed and fully in the vision that you're thinking about today, which is in a 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 years down the line, where you have children and settle down. Initially, they might still have some ways which are not aligned. And it's going to be your job to stay balanced and grounded and not react no matter what. Because it's almost like a scared child coming back home. They don't want to be reprimanded or scolded or beaten or slapped or accused and blamed. They just want to come home, relax, maybe experience some love, hugs, and then they will slowly start to grow. It's going to be like a blank canvas for you, okay? It's going to be a blank canvas, a blank mind, and they're going to ask for your approval and ask for your guidance and do things and say, is that okay? Is that not okay? And you gradually, slowly, drip, 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 allow them to get on the right path. And then they will trust and open up, and then you will work together. And they will also trigger you at times because you might have some stuff in your ego, because your vision might not be the vision that God wants. Ultimately, there might be aspects where you are operating from ego than soul, trying to control, but you will get there. And that's where the vision you want to get to, which is today, you're going to write down on a piece of paper, on a computer, whatever you want to do, your love story of what is going to happen in the future. But be patient and allowing, because you'll get there, but it takes time. Okay, so let's answer some questions that you've got. Let's have a look. So hello Bushi, hello Jen, hello Neil K. Johnson, Denise, Bushi, Diana, Bees. Let's have a look. Hello, hi Manny. Hello, hello, hello. My twin flame blocked me. What to do? Okay, it's very common that they block, and they block you when we keep chasing them, we keep sending them messages, or our energy gets overwhelming. They block you so that you go back to yourself and so that you are able to focus on yourself. It's very normal. So what I would do is realize that you were pushing your energy, it was too much, bring it back to yourself, love yourself, and work within. One day, when it's the right time, they will unblock you. Do not worry. The energetic connection is never, never severed. And the fact that they've blocked you means that they'll get more signs, synchronicities, and they will be pushed because they'll get repercussions for doing that, from blocking themselves. There's an element of you within you that is blocking yourself, rejecting yourself, disfranchised or disconnected from yourself. Go within and heal and love that. When they block you, it's horrific. It can hurt because you're very attached to the 3D. Go within with your inner child, with unconditional love that aspect to heal it. It does take time, but you will get it. So hey, so Phoenix, hey Daisy. Right, let's have a look. Oh, Alicia, how are you doing? Hola. Together for 1.5 years, but roller coaster we do. Okay, so Linda, you've been together now, so you had a roller coaster where you separated, and how did you manage to get into union? We'd love to hear. Evening, everyone. We do the work, but okay, so you're doing the work. Mine is Colombian, trauma, different languages, 10 age difference, different zodiacs. Okay, Linda, but you're still doing well though. So just tell us how you managed to do that. Jen says, I can't deal with how he behaves. We both need some work for sure. Okay. The process is eventually getting to a stage where you are grounded and balanced and neutral and you don't react. It's almost like being like a Buddha, right? So you're there in place of peace, and what they're doing, like a wild horse acting crazy, eventually they calm down. They're only mirroring your own stuff anyway, so don't react and just love it. Eventually it will dissolve, and don't worry about it. Hey Self-Worth, how you doing? Does the divine masculine feel the connection too? Yes, they do. Okay. The way it works is this. In the beginning, the divine masculine will know straight away you're the one, and they will initiate, and they will want to, be intimate or whatever they want to do. Because I know when I met my twin flame, I was like, okay, yeah, I feel that you're the one and the connection, but then I would just also didn't want to engage, but they know they want to go forwards. But then when they do, the bubble phase, they get triggered, all their unworthiness, all their issues, all the traumas come to the surface. They may blame you and attach it to you that you brought it up, or they may just feel too overwhelmed and unworthy. They can't deal with it, so they run. And you get into addictive energy and you're focused on them. They have to get that addictive energy and focus it out to others. They mirror it, okay? So they get addicted to work, drugs, sex, alcohol, whatever, because they're trying to numb and avoid from you. And when you're in addictive energy on them, you're running away from yourself by chasing them. So you are numbing to yourself as well. And you may be doing overthinking and anxiety, which is internal stuff. And they do physical stuff, which is the addictions on other things. But you still come in their mind, but it annoys them. It annoys the hell out of them. They're like, why can't you get them out of my mind? Because it's annoying me. The energy feels repulsive and irritating and intense. But when you bring the power back and the energy back, you ground it and neutralize it, they miss your energy. They start to be able to breathe, because when you're focused on them, it's like music blasting all around them, 360. They can't even think, okay? And then they start seeing the signs, the synchronicities. They realize they were running away from themselves. They miss you. And then they're like, oh crap, what did I do? I did so much carnage and damage. And then they try to come back, okay? After they've done a bit of work, but not always. Why is he not able to communicate or initiate my divine masculine? Okay, so a lot of the times with twin flames, the throat chakra is blocked. Okay, so they want to at times communicate, but they cannot because it's blocked. Because when you meet, your kundalini gets activated, and it starts from the lower chakras, which is where all the stuff to do with safety and sex and survival and all those things. And then it gets to the creativity, and then the heart chakra is a big one to get the heart chakra opened, which does open when you initially meet them, but it closes. So you have to open that up with self-love, and then you have to get to the throat chakra, which is communication. Because the energy is quite cataclysmic and apocalyptic, right? It's very big energy. And they also don't feel good enough. And then they've done a lot of stupid stuff, so they feel like, why should we engage and talk to them in return? How do we help them? You help them by helping yourself. I've never said send them love energy or do all this and that and the other. Never, because that's chasing. You focus on yourself. You love yourself. It's mirrored. It's reflected. The more inner work you can do, the journey is not about romance. It happens. The journey is about ascension and basically healing all your traumas and blocks, going within and neutralizing all that energy so that you can help others and have a purpose. Okay. Once you start doing that, you will help them. Thank you. Wonderful, Kimberly. Me and my twin flame, Amy says, have been talking recently after he's saying he doesn't want to be friends. So he doesn't want to be friends, but he wants to talk to you. They say a lot of nonsense, and I've made a video, things that they say. Don't focus on what they say, focus on your heart. So basically, he wants to talk to you, good. Talk to him. Neutralize the energy. They get better by talking, good. I've also got a camper van. Oh, wonderful. Namaste. I've been doing that with my life, which is always promised each other. I hope he comes back soon. They do come back. Thank you, Paula. 3:16 on my clock, and hits his birth dates. Okay. So with signs and synchronicities and all that kind of stuff, see it and let it go. See it and let it go. Because now you know that you're twin flames, and it's downloading codes for your body. But don't get obsessed on it, okay? Hi, Mishka. How are you doing? Right, 1 second. Does our twin flame feel the connection as well? I talked about that. They feel it first. It jumped a little bit. I'm sorry. 1 second. Let me go back to where we were. There's a lot of questions, people. All right, wonderful. What if I reacted badly to some of the things in the past and he hates me for it? They never hate you. Like, you can't hate them forever, can you? Like, I can only hate mine for like 24 hours or less. Eventually you heal and you love them, and it's fine. Okay, don't worry about that. They won't hate you. If you forgive yourself, they forgive you too. Hello. Do you believe in quantum shifting? Yes, I do. Of course I do. You can shift into the timeline that you want. Why doesn't he initiate contact but only responds when I reach out? Okay, he's scared. Okay, toxic feminines have treated him bad. And also, it doesn't matter. Get rid of the ego. Whether you contact or he contacts, when he feels comfortable, he'll be all over you. Trust. He will be obsessed on you. You have been amazing in my journey. Thank you very much. Why have I been amazing? What is it about what I've done? It's interesting to hear so that I can do more of it. I told my twin flame that I'm getting married to make him jealous, and I might. Good idea. No, it's not a good idea to play games with them because it's just manipulation and you will get karma for that. My twin flame came back after a year of separation. We are planning to go for a meal. Oh, good luck. Good luck. Well done, Free Palestine. How do you deal with the pressure and negativity of life when going through this journey trying to build? How do you deal with the pressure and negativity of life? Oh, yeah, it's hard. I lost my job last year. I was in and out of hospital. I had loads of issues going on. That was horrific, especially the first couple of months after meeting my twin flame. And then I started making my content last year in July. I started to get a little bit better, but I had loads of triggers. Like sometimes you don't even realize that I'm dying. I was dying. I'm better now when I'm making content. But then you channel it into the things you're doing, okay? You channel that energy into creativity, your sexual energy, your anger energy, whatever it is, into your creativity, and you do stuff. And if you understand your purpose and the love that you have, you will be spearheading yourself to go forwards. Trust me. As a kid, a lot of twin flames knew that they were here to do something big. Did I miss the part that today is significant in twin flame journey? Yes, it's the Lionsgate manifesting portal. Can you talk about karmics? Is it a sign of coming into union? About their karmics is a sign of coming into union. If they've got karmics, it's stuff that they're working through, okay, in the physical. It's not necessarily a sign of union. It's a sign of them healing or working through stuff. We went to separation from my side. Let him go. Well, that's fine. Let them go. They'll come back. After 4 months, we got together, and every time we talking is key. I do exercises with him. Okay. After 4 months, we get together. Yes, happened to me, but I'm not sure about a twin flame. Okay. Yes, my DM started talking about marriage and babies on the first date. They know. I swear to God. When I met my twin flame, when I met my twin flame for the first time, I saw the future, and he saw it too. We saw the kids and everything. 6 years together. I think my twin flame is using angel numbers to manipulate and be the predator. I was one of many. And she just runs from the gym. Okay, I don't know. You have to be very careful about whether someone's your twin flame or like karmic. But sometimes when they're in their ego and they're narcissistic, they can be a little bit manipulative. Just bring your energy back and heal, and you'll see them heal too. He feels that is real life. He had never had that, so wants to stay, but we are... Okay. What do you do when the reminders popping up, like names, cars, when I'm trying to move on? Okay, so you cannot move on. You have to integrate. You cannot separate and remove. You have to bring within and integrate. The reason why you get more signs is when you're trying to run away from them, okay? So the signs come back saying there's no running away. Now, when the signs come up, you just see them and let them go. 0 point, neutral, energy, in the now, in the present. You see it, you let it go. Don't over fixate on it. You can't cut cords with them. If you manage to cut cords, they're not your twin flame. Hey, Raheem. Yeah, why is that? Lol, I thought it was a love bomb. What was a love bomb? Does our twin feel the connection? Yes, they do. And I explained that quite a lot in this detail. I'm going to try to download this video if I can to share it so that the messages come through. And I've also made loads of videos on this. I told him I am getting married even though I may not, to make him jealous. I said that's a bad idea. Hi Manny, do you remember me? Holly from Sandwell Valley School. It was like 6 years ago. Oh yes, how are you doing? Is everything good? I hope you're well. All right, wonderful. Meow. Yeah, it freaked me out first, then I understood. Right. People, you need to focus on yourself. Stop with the hyper focus on that. That is true. But it's a process, okay? Everyone's at a different point in the journey, and it's okay. If you are hyper focused, eventually they will trigger you and trigger you and trigger you until you let go. Do you allow people in the live box? No. Is today significant? Yes. The messages have just jumped a little bit. Okay. Today is significant because it's the 888. Okay. Let's have a look. It jumped. Why does it always jump for? All right. Here we go. So many angel numbers, 18 months, then he's sent to someone else. Okay, just forget what they do, all right? You can't cut cords with them. Mine tried to come back and told me he missed me and ignored me. Now I regret it. Now he won't reply. He will, when it's the right time. If it wasn't the right time, it wasn't the right time. After 2 months of no contact, he did contact me today about skincare products. Oh, lovely. I hope you gave him some good advice. He called me a stalker, so I blew his cover under the alias he's been stalking me. They stalk you, okay? If you're looking at them, they're looking at your stuff, seriously. But don't bombard them with that kind of stuff. Just allow them to come. They're very scared. Allow them to come slowly. Is it possible that a twin flame belittles you and blames the shift on you? They can do if they're in their ego. I am waiting because he's with a third party, but I find it difficult to not be upset. Okay, do not wait. If they are with a third party, it's some karma they've got to work on and heal. Otherwise, there's something within you that is creating this because it's your soul and you're manifesting it. So if you've got codependency issues, you've got lack of worth, self-esteem, whatever it is, go within, work with your inner child and love it. And if you need sessions, contact me because we can work on that. Because a third party is basically just an energy leak. It's also karma if he's got to resolve that, but it's also an energy leak from your side where you are looking outside for attention because they'll do the same. They'll mirror it, okay? So if you date others, you marry others, you soulmate, whatever, go off with them, they'll do the same, okay? Okay, why is it that when we first met, he said I will be his wife? I thought he was crazy. They know, seriously, they know from the beginning and then they run. Your guide, okay, why is it that when we first met, he said I will be his wife? I thought he was crazy. They know, seriously, they know from the beginning and then they run. Your guidance and energy, you provide so much comfort and information. Okay, thank you. Kayla, okay, you've offered the DM perspective in a very relatable way. Thanks for that. Okay, should I deny when my twin pulls on my energy? Don't deny anything, okay? You're not, that's all from ego. Integrate, bring it in, pull them in. If they're pulling you, you pull them inside you and bring the energy within. Don't deny anything. Don't play mind tricks and games. I used to feel his energy, but I'm healing mentally. I'm proud of myself, but he's in my mind. Okay, it calms down when you get busy doing your purpose and it does calm down. Do you allow anyone to come live in the box? No. Why I can't date is because I have twin flame connection. Yes. Should the twin flames tell each other we're twin flames? I've made a video about this before. So yes and no. Well, generally no, okay? Are you doing it to manipulate them? Are you doing it to be able to get them to believe what you're saying? They don't need to know, okay? What is the label anyway? It's just a connection. It's an energy. It's focus within. There'll come a time when they'll figure it out or they'll want to ask you. But don't. I told mine and it made it worse, okay? He ran for the hills. How can we manifest using the Lion Gate portal? So you write down your love story on a piece of paper and then with a candle, you read it out aloud and then you basically save it. Can you cut cords? No. In my mind, so they get karma when they play games on us. Yes. With twins, you don't get karma as such because it's the same soul, but you get repercussions, okay? If you do anything against them, you will reap the rewards of that. It's kind of like karma, but it's more like a balancing act, okay? It's like a seesaw. So if you go off with a soulmate, then they will do something to be able to balance that energy and bring you back because you're meant to be with them, okay? I know I'm there, but focusing on them perpetuates self-abandonment. Just don't play any games. It's all energetic as well. You can't play games with yourself. He told me we're twin flames, and now himself, he doesn't seem to believe it. It doesn't matter what they believe or not believe, does it? Are twin flames destined to come together, or can we connect with a soulmate? Okay. It's your decision if you're destined to be with your twin flame. Are you committed to your twin flame? Have you chosen your twin flame? Are you doing the inner work to get into inner union? I wear a wedding ring and I'm not even married, okay? You have to choose to be with your twin flame. The people who don't end up with their twin flame, number one, they're not twin flames. Number two, they're not committing to the twin flame or choosing them, and they're going off with other people. And number three, they're not doing their inner work. As a divine feminine, you lead. You don't look at them. You go full throttle. You leave them where they are and you go full force. You go down the highway. You go as fast as you can. You heal. You go forwards. You go towards ascension. You don't leak your energy. You don't need soulmates. You don't need other people. You just go all in. Go all in for your union. Go all in for yourself. Go all in and know that you are already with them. Then you have to manifest them. I tell you, wear a wedding ring and see that all the karmic stuff stops. See them stop sleeping around with people. See them stop doing all the nonsense with the drugs and whatever they're doing. Wear a wedding ring and see how you feel. I've been wearing one for a year. It's amazing. I've seen all sorts of changes happen. Integrate, yes. Can twin flames be a family member? No, because it's sexual energy. Okay, let me rephrase. Some people say that, oh, my cat's a twin flame, the plant's my twin flame, my brother's a twin flame. No, with a twin flame, you'll have sexual energy. Okay, because it's the kundalini, it's the yin to the yang, and you can't stop being intimate with each other. It's very sexual. He seems to be really upset, but he's with someone else. I don't get involved, and it's sad sometimes. They're upset because they want to be with you, but they can't be with you because they've got issues. So you just allow it to be, and you go within and you heal all of that stuff, and it will change. Okay. While here I try to cut cords. It doesn't happen. Clearing my karma, letting everything align for me, and leaving marriage and healing. Good. Do all those things. You can't cut cords with a twin flame because you can't cut cords with yourself. It's your soul. Can I cut my arm off my body? I can. But is it going to hurt me? Yes. My soul. Can I cut my soul from my soul? No. My soul is me. Okay. How can I cut him off from me? I can't cut myself from myself, can I? Like, think logically, please. It's your soul. It's not a separate soul. A soulmate is separate. You and your twin flame share the same chakra system, okay? Each chakra connects with them. I've been seeing a shaman and he doesn't know much about twin flames. And he's like, oh, I'm going to cut the cord. I said, you can try. You tried. And he's like, no, because it's funny. Every single chakra is completely aligned and connected to him. He's never seen anything like it. Right in the center, it connects to his. Joined. Never seen anything like it. So can you cut that? No, you can't. He couldn't cut it. He's like a really accomplished shaman. How are you going to... Okay, I'm upset. If I'm upset, is he upset? Okay, so mirroring doesn't always work that way. Mirroring can also be the polar opposite. Okay, twin flames have to balance each other out. So when they are really, really, really like physical doing sports, you could be really, really good with spiritual work. So it can work in opposites. But generally, yes, if you're in low vibration, it does affect them. It affects them. So it's very important to be in high vibration and grounded. And what if both are married with kids? Is union possible? Everything's possible, but you as a divine feminine have to make the moves. You have to leave. You have to eventually heal all that and move, and then he will mirror it. Okay, he will follow you. Don't expect him to follow, to be the leader on that. You must take steps to leave that person. What about energy pulls? He does it all the time. I feel draining my energy. Yeah, they do. They vampire your energy without knowing, okay? But eventually it stops when you start to contain it within yourself, and you're allowing that leaking to happen. So ground it, and know also that what you feel from them, it's in your joint consciousness that is being mirrored. So a lot of people, divine feminines, blame them. Oh, he's sad. It's making me sad. It's your joint sadness that you must heal it, and then you won't be affected. Better, I want to try cutting cords. Do it work with mentally? I'm not mentally ready. Okay. No, you can't, because you can't cut cords with yourself. I don't want to focus on DM, but I always get information about them. Do we have many obstacles before we come together again? There's always obstacles. So some people are feeling quite emotional at the 8-8. I feel absolutely amazing. But I generally feel absolutely amazing these days. That's the inner work you do. It works out. So yes, it's possible to feel you feel that you're emotional because you're feeling separation consciousness. Don't feel that. Feel they're already there with you. Pull them in right into the heart space. Drag that man or that woman into your soul. Okay. But why, if they've got issues, we accept that we can't. That why can't they be with us? Listen, everyone's got issues. They're less evolved. They will heal. Love them, accept them like you would a child. Okay, a child that's been abused and broken, you're gonna hate them. Like, think logically. If you've got a child, you met a child, and they've been beaten and abused physically or otherwise, sexually, are you gonna hate them? It's your child. Love them. Allow them to feel safe. Eventually, the child grows up. Eventually, the child becomes a good person. Eventually, the child will look at your role modeling and do as you do. That's the divine masculine, okay? I don't know, there's so many questions and the thing keeps jumping. Am I with my twin flame? Not at the moment. If there's any, no cord cutting can happen. I paid $77 for cord cutting and it caused him to break no contact. Yeah, then they'll just come back though. I don't know why everyone wants to cut the cord with themselves. Integrate and love. Integrate and love. Okay, integrate and love. There's too many questions. If I haven't answered any of your questions, please DM me. But let's go back to what this live's about, okay? Number one, non-cord cutting. Integrate. Bring within. Love. Story of your union. Story of your union. In a couple of years' time, what's the life that you're having? How are you loving each other? How are you living with each other? The purpose you have, the healed versions of yourself. Focus on that. None of this other stuff, none of the negative stuff, none of the this happened, that happened, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I don't care about that. I care about the true purpose and love. It's 888. We are leaders on earth and we have to manifest that unconditional love and that vision. Okay. We are the leaders. When they return, allow them to gradually get to that stage. The story that we're writing is where we're going to approach. But in the meantime, it's a journey step by step. So when they return, if there's slight up and downs, doesn't matter. Stay balanced and neutral. Don't react. Love yourself. See them as a child and be kind. Remove your ego and ascend and ascend. So today I want you to write a love story and save it so that it is there for you. Okay. It's an amazing journey. And Lipi says that very nicely. It's been the hardest and most amazing journey. I've healed. And there you go. You get the benefits. Right. Much love. Take care. Write that story. Twin flame love story. Take care.